Hello and welcome to Message in a Moment. Today I want to talk to you about the presence of God. The presence of God is so awesome. And here's the statement I want to make to you. We see where God is by the results of His being there. I wish that sometime I could just say, would you sit down over here in this chair and let me just look at you? But see, I can't do that. I have to realize that God is a spirit. And we come to Him through the Spirit. But I can, this is like, I would like to case up a big case of wind. I'd like to just box up a big old box of wind and send it to a friend if they needed it. Anytime they could just open a box of wind. But you know, we can't see wind. But we certainly can see where wind is, can't we? And so, although we can't see God, we certainly can see where He is by the results of His being there. See, when God comes on the scene, things happen, different things. Well, let me just give you an example. He wanted to get Moses' attention. Moses was on the backside of the desert, and Moses was going about his business, his daily routine of taking care of the sheep. And God wanted to get his attention. I'm not sure that maybe God hadn't tried several different ways to say, come here, Moses, let me talk to you. Come on, Moses, I got a job for you. Moses couldn't or wouldn't see or hear God. So what did God do? God set a bush on fire that did not burn. And when Moses was about his business, he kept watching that bush, and finally he said, I'm going to go check out the bush that's burning but not burning. And so he went up there and got a real surprise, because out of the midst of that fire, out of the midst of that bush that was burning, the bush started talking to him. Well, you and I both know it wasn't the bush talking. It was God. And see, where God is, things happen. And so, you know the story of how that God told Moses, I want you to now go and do something for me. And Moses did it. But what about God and you? You see, God wants to come into your life. And you may be in chaos. You may be in total frustration. And see, God will come into your life, and I'll say this, where God is, there's peace. Where God is, there's power. Where God is, there's victory. So although you may not see Him, you can certainly see the results of His being there. And here's the good news. He wants to come into your life. Poor as it is, bad as it is, as frustrating as it may be, God wants to come into your life and make an absolute change in the direction that you're going. Until we meet again, walk with God.